In March this year, Tokyo Joshi held its biggest show, Grand Princess, a show that had the most consistently good card Tokyo Joshi has put on, a show that was a celebration of the promotion's history and future, with grand entrances fitting of the event to the return of the alumni that helped grow Tokyo Joshi in the early days, including a surprise return of Kana, which may be the biggest pop I've given to a wrestling show. Bishkigun members. Oh, yes! 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 Oh, it's a whole reunion! And I'm not afraid to show that. During the show, another big event was announced, Summer Sun Princess. Back in the day, Tokyo Joshi would have 3 big key shows, the Intenyon Show, Brand New Wrestling, and Yes Wonderland. Now it seems Tokyo Joshi is holding events at Kurikan Hall every month, with those aforementioned shows being outgrown by Wrestle Princess, Grand Princess, and now Summer Sun Princess. A great sign the growth of Tokyo Joshi is seeing right now. And with travel restrictions being lifted, the return of cheering and streamers, Summer Sun Princess will most likely be the most feel-good show Tokyo Joshi has put on in the last 2 years. I often forget that wrestlers that have debuted since the pandemic started, like Moka Miyamoto, Arisa Endo, Yuki Arai, and Juria Nagano, have not had either crowd cheers or streamers. I recall when special exception streamers were allowed for the retirement of Nodoka, Marika, and Reika Saiki, a job for the rookies is to clear the ring of streamers. But because they had never encountered them before, it was up to the more veteran roster members to clean them up. So allow me to run down the card for the biggest show of the summer. Then there is a special tag match of Toyo University, Kamiyu and Kiryu versus Hikaru Shida and Hikari Noa. Good to see Hikaru back and now teaming with the person she beat at Grand Princess. Hopefully there are no hard feelings about that, as the two will be facing against an established tag team. Tokyo University will be wanting to win so they can say they have beaten Hikaru Shida and get some overseas notoriety. But also Kamiyu's previous history with Hikari being that Hikari beat Kamiyu for the international belt last year. And that will be another reason for Tokyo University to get the win. After that is another singles match, and it's a biggie. It is AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa versus the ace of Tokyo Joshi, Miyu Yamashita. The last time Thunder Rosa appeared in Tokyo Joshi was when she won the international belt and escaped overseas just before the pandemic hit. The title was relinquished as she could not defend it, but Rosa pledged she would return. This has not been made a title shot for the AEW Women's Championship, however Miyu will be putting her all into this. Not only would a win lead to an AEW title match, but being the ace means she has the rest of the company relying on her to prove the caliber of wrestlers Tokyo Joshi has. But I'm sure if Thunder Rosa wins, she will then have her eyes set on winning back the international title that was stripped from her. To kick off, we have a big tag match of Aja Kong, Palm, Raku, and Yuki Aino versus Naoki Kota, Hyper Misao, Kei Toribami, and Haruna Neko. Aja Kong makes her return to Tokyo Joshi and is teaming with her favourite, Raku, along with Palm and Yuki Aino, which is good news as a developing love triangle caused havoc in an earlier match. Yuki Aino confirming that 2D is superior to 3D even if it's the same person. Hyper Misao has a lot on her hands trying to wrangle 3 animal wrestlers to victory, but hopefully she has the abilities of Aquaman and is able to speak to animals to help win. Another special singles match of Miyu Watanabe versus Willow Nightingale. Miyu's opponent was originally a mystery, and I assumed it was going to be Aja Kong, as Tokyo Joshi has been billing to Aja Kong being hit with the giant swing. Instead, it was revealed to be a foreign talent of Willow Nightingale. I've been able to catch Willow when she appears on AEW and Impact, and she is a great fit for Tokyo Joshi, a big, strong lass who is colourful and cheerful. When it comes to power, Miyu is unmatched in Tokyo Joshi, spinning the other girls around like it's nothing, sometimes needing to spin 2 at a time to make it more of a challenge. But with Willow, she might have her work cut out for her. Except this match isn't going to happen anymore. Unfortunately, Willow Nightingale has had some visa issues, so she's unable to attend Summer Sun Princess. Fortunately, they do have a replacement with Ryu Mizunami, so as far as replacements go, that's a pretty good deal. I'm disappointed Willow can't come in. I thought she'd actually be really fun, and hopefully they can get her in some other time. Maybe from now on, when the opponent is a mystery foreign talent, maybe you just reveal it on the day, just in case something like this happens. After that is a singles match of Moka Miyamoto versus Juria Nagano. Now, it has not been stated if this is a special stipulations match, but both Juria Nagano and Moka have experience with karate, and that had influenced their wrestling styles. What I think would be awesome is if this turns into a sort of sparring session between the two, but whatever it is, I will be looking forward to it. Up next is a special tag match of Main Event Suzume and Mei Suruga versus Arisa Endo and Riho. After the last Kurikan show, I think I'm going to need to re-nickname Suzume to Six Pack Suzume. Have you seen her? God damn! I noticed things like how Suzume mostly appears to show off her midriff when she's not in her wrestling gear. I just noticed these things, okay? It's natural. And now I understand why. The girl is shredded. Mei Suruga has been having a busy year, from appearing in AEW to going for the High Speed Championship in Stardom. The two met at the first Wrestle Princess on opposite teams, and then one-on-one at Mei's 4th anniversary show. Now the two are teaming together to take on an interesting combination. Arisa Endo is Suzume's tag partner in the team Daisy Monkey. They both tried and failed to win the Princess Tag Championship earlier in the year. But now Arisu has been given a great opportunity to grow and learn by teaming with Joshi legend Riho. Riho returns, her last match in Tokyo Joshi being at last year's Wrestle Princess, interestingly against Daisy Monkey. Perhaps this is a way of deciding who the weakest link in Daisy Monkey is. Another thing to be on the lookout for is Suzume's new gear. Next is a singles match for the International Princess title. It's challenger Alex Windsor versus champion Maki Ito. At the conclusion of Pro Wrestling Eve She-Won tournament, winner Alex Windsor challenged Maki Ito for the international belt.
Maki Ito.
Maki Ito has finally been able to fulfill the reason the international belt was created in the first place, defending the belt around the world and from opponents from all over the world. A great opportunity for the cutest in the world, her recent victories coming from Mia Yim in America, and then again on her home turf against Rio. But Alex wants to make her name known overseas, and so grabbing an international title from an overseas company would be a great start. Then it's your semi-final match for the Princess Tag Championships. It's the Magical Sugar Rabbits, Yuka Sakazaki and Mizuki versus Reiwa no AA Cannon, Saki Akai and Yuki Arai. The challenges for Magirabi have been coming fast and quick. They recently succeeded in their 5th defense of the tag titles against champion Shoko Nakajima and Misao at Additional Attack. Also at Additional Attack, Yuki Arai and Saki Akai won their match against Miyu Yamashita and Moka Miyamoto. This win made Yuki want to try to win the tag titles, Saki Akai giving her blessing to do so. So that's just what she did. She came out after Magirabi's victory and threw out the challenge. She may have only been wrestling for a year now, but the lessons she has learned from the likes of Yuka, Mizuki and Akai have spurred her on to become stronger and challenge for the belts. Finally, it's your main event. It's challenger Rika Tatsumi versus champion Shoko Nakajima for the Princess of Princess Championship. Shoko's last big match took place at Cyberfight Festival, beating Yuka Sakazaki, the person who won the belt off Shoko during her last reign. That victory gave Shoko the opportunity to go for the tag titles and potentially become the first ever double champ in Tokyo Joshi. Also at the Cyberfight Festival, a number 1 contenders match was made to see who would challenge for the Princess belt at Summer Sun Princess. Rika Tatsumi came out on top, beating her tag partner Miya Watanabe, Mizuki, and Yuki Kamifuku, and has been preparing herself by winning in a tag match against Shoko and meditating under waterfalls. Rika was Princess Champion last year, but lost to Miyu with a reign that many would say was cut short. Shoko then defeated Miyu to win the belt at Wrestle Princess, gaining a championship for the first time since 2019. Rika will want to get the belt back after losing it so unceremoniously, while Shoko will want to keep it, as who knows when she will be able to win it again. This summer, the big kaiju will face the White Dragon to decide each other's future. Summer Sun Princess will stream live on Wrestle Universe on the 9th of July and will include English commentary featuring Chris Brooks and Belly and Aki. If you are still not a member of Wrestle Universe, you can get 2 weeks free without any commitments. Summer Sun Princess looks like a fantastic show. While the builds to some matches may be fairly light, but if you're someone who is a big Thunder Rosa fan, or saw Miyu, Ito, or even Yuka when they were in America, first of all, hi, how are you? Hope you enjoy the channel. And secondly, this is a great show to see what Tokyo Joshi is all about. And Summer Sun Princess looks to be a great summertime celebration, with a return of cheering, banners, streamers, and so many talent from overseas coming over to compete. Let's make this a summer to remember!